I'll need these later for sure. Will break my fall. Making good use of this. kit dry at least.
God. Why else would one leave the glory of Main Street? Boredom. Nothing interesting happens in this place. Another! Ah, Savior! Over here! Time, and my condolences.
I've dealt with worse. It sounds like he's really
The idea that the Carja purposely let Bristleback, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned
Maybe not for long. I found some pens on the Tanakh. The rebels were keeping machines there. Include a sinkhole had dropped some of them into an underground tunnel. Might have led them out to the Dawn.
Perhaps. That area does have a series of underground tunnels, and the first reported sighting of the Bristleback west of the quarry. If you can confirm that, I'd be willing to offer a
I need to go.
Of course.
Aloy, change your mind about... Come to revel in some strikes?
I was just passing by.
First timer, huh? Don't...
No.
Well, aren't you? I got an extra set. A Tanakh original. Sit. I'll give you something special if you win it on my... You're probably busy. I understand.
Knew you couldn't resist some come for that beer after all, eh? Get a pint in her. Wasn't expecting you to...
Since when do I do what's expected?
There's the fire and spit. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles.
Like what?
Well, things aren't as bad since you got this place running. But we still got Olvin grating the gears about his concession to... If you don't put that down, I'll come over there and show you how that game ends. Anyway, right now, I'm just worried about those refugees out from Sunfall. To come all this way enduring 4...
Shadow Carja refugees. What are they doing in the Dawn?
Looking for a new home, I gather. They're camped out by an old trailhead. And therein lies the problem. A stormbird crashed up on the cliffs, and Talon Cleanbrokers had his eye on the salvage. But the refugees, Habarden, mustn't interrupt their sun-scorched ritual. Something about finding a
Huh. I never heard them talk about that.
Yeah, well, these particular Shadow Carja are not. But overall, they're peaceful folk. Not that it matters to Talon. He'll crack some heads to get... Maybe you could swing by. Convince him to set up camp somewhere.
Well, if I'm up that way, I'll talk to the refugees.
Much appreciated. They have it rough.
This Talon guy might still be in Chainscrape. I could have a word with him first.
Hey, Milda. Milda. I took some of your stew left, kept me going for... Felt like I could have put a strider in.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some,
Not again. You can have the discount too.
I think you have me confused with someone.
Oven didn't say.
No.
Oh, my apologies. Now I've even worn out my... Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you...
Some of your...
Of course.
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going. Where I'm headed, I could use some...
I would be happy to oblige, especially since... But my special groove griddle, without it, I can't cook any of my... I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Olvin. Or even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can... Unless you can source me a temporary...
What do you need?
For the ingredients, a few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stem. That'll do. As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile. If you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your... Assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Mildif. I'll...
So that's what gratitude says.
And don't let anyone push you.
If you say so.
Already got enough wild meat. Just need to pick some bitter leaf and grab a metal panel from a scrounger pile.
Just give me the whole thing.
Falling gently.
So, Baron Light's gates are still open? After the Tanakh slaughtered those guards?
Hope Corvin and the others are doing better than I am.
What happened to you?
That damn mine is what happened to me. It won't be the last injury if Olvin keeps shoving those tongs into those tunnels.
What mine?
Northeast to Chainscrape. I told Corvin we should stop when the first cave-in happened, but...
How about you slow down? I could check in on your crew.
Shards. Why else would one leave the glory of Maine?
Armor. Is my trade.
men are half the same. You! I know you see me.
You think it's true what they say? It's not drinking the blood of their soul?
Kinda makes you wish you still had that energy.
I hear there was some
As I was.
No, it's you. The machine hunter that bailed out the Karja.
Never heard it put that way before.
What do you want?
Heard you've been hassling refugees up by the cliffs.
Yeah, well, you heard wrong. There's salvage up there. A Stormbird. Nailed it myself with the harpoon here in town. Not an easy shot if I do say so myself. It clipped its wing. And it crashed into the old tower up there. Killed it quick. Yeah, so if anyone's hassling anyone, it's the Shadow Karja filth that's blocking the way up to my claim.
And you're ready to crack some skulls to get to it?
No need. It's a raggedy bunch. Probably all starved before I have to lift a finger.
We'll see about that.
Oh yeah, we will, won't we? Now shop's closed to Karja lovers. On your blasted way.
Savior of Meridian.
You wanted to speak to me?
Well, you know better than anyone it's a dangerous world, and not just against machines. Name's Odur. This best place to practice close combat this side of... Say, you, the Savior of Meridian, champion of the East? Or...
Who?
The Enduring, a legendary Tenakth fight. I've heard the Tenakth have training pits it's how the warriors get so... And only the very best from the pits get to train.
Sort of, I should look for these training pits when I'm back out that way.
You'll have to go far if you do. The Tenakth has 3 clans, 3 capitals. My guess is you'd have to beat all of them if you want to train with... If the Tenakth don't kill you on sight, that is. But that's a far spark in the wind. I also offered challenges.
Who would I be fighting exactly?
Well, I know you're the sage, but you have to beat all the others first to challenge me. We only use dual blades and practice these drunken fools would run themselves through otherwise. You'll have to leave everything but your spear and practice arrows at the gate. But I'll look after your gear, not... So, what do you say?
I might be.
That's what I like to... Come on. If your opponent keeps blocking, then use a heavy attack or a power attack to break through. Either that or hit them from behind. Close attention to your opponent's stance. Read their intentions. Choose your attacks to break their defense.
it, Hammerhead. Yeah!
I'll have you know.
You think your spear can deal with that armor? Use attacks to energize your spear. Then hit your opponent with a heavy or power attack to blast the armor off. That energy doesn't last forever. Shoot the glowing part of your opponent before the energy fades. That spear can give you the edge in battle. Keep energizing it, and then your enemies. Triggering those energy blasts should help you vanquish your opponents. And use your mind.
Am I lost?
Good. A good series of attacks. An impressive. A good. An impressive. Good. Good. I see how you earned your reputation.
Hey, I thought you'd left.
Impressive attack. Yield! I yield! Well fought, friend.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Ooh. Serves me right for... Here, have this. A little...
Thank you.
Don't be a stranger now. Come back...
Okay, that's all.
Good luck out there. There she is! The
See you later, Dirk.
Farewell, then. You might have beaten... I'll be here.